The Enid area weathered a late storm system that dumped about 4 to 5 inches of snow overnight Friday after a period of rain and freezing rain in the afternoon. No major problems were reported to officials, although there were some reports of power outages in Enid. Residents of Kremlin, Narden, and Medford, however, seemed harder hit as electric was sporadic throughout the night, according to OG&E System Watch. Roadways in Enid were snow-packed and wet, and areas in the county and surrounding towns saw roadways drifted shut throughout the day Saturday. Emergency personnel were urging caution. In the rural areas, the roads remained mostly empty Saturday morning, with the exception of farmers checking on livestock. In Enid, residents were taking advantage of the late snowstorm to get in a little fun that was missing over the winter due to the lack of any significant snowfall.
Well, over the last 24 hours, we've had anything from freezing rain and drizzle to snow. And the upper low that came through was very slow to come through, and therefore we got a lot of freezing drizzle and of course some ice there at first, and we were very concerned about that. It finally, dumped quite a bit of snow on us, anywhere from 3 to roughly 6-7 inches of snow. I have 4 points here in Enid that I go and measure, and kind of had to estimate because they're out in the open, so I had to kind of find a covered area a little bit with some trees to try to get a happy medium there. So I kind of derived that depending where you are in Enid, you got anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow, give or take. If I had to put an actual number, I'd probably say around 4 or 5, something like that. My normal measuring places, the wind. If you went by that, we got less than an inch of snow. As for the future, we're going to warm up this week. This upcoming week, we'll be back up into the 60s, and we have a possibility of maybe severe weather by next Friday. Hillsdale had some power out last night also, Kremlin, then it came back on, and then from what I understand, some of those areas went out again. We've had a few areas here in Enid that have had some sporadic, power outages and stuff too, but that's to be expected with the weight of the snow on some of these power lines. Some of that may have been attributed to limbs falling on power lines, possibly fuses on the main lines popping because of the wind, that kind of thing. We really lucked out on this thing, and I'm happy about that. Yeah. Got friends out at Woodward, Matt and his wife, Kanyetta Leyenbauer. They're the emergency managers for Woodward County and Harper County, and they're stranded at home right now. They have no electricity, and they're keeping warm by their fireplace right now. So they have around 3 feet of snow on their property up there. So, and it's still blowing. Well, of course, it's over with now, but this morning when I was talking, it was still blowing pretty good out there. So I'm glad I don't live out there, but at the same time, my heart goes out to them. Because I know it's tough.
Yeah. That one was close. I bet.